Hi everyone, I'm just going to walk through the instructions for this document. So starting over here, we have our instructions. Number 1 says select cells B2 through D2. So I'm going to click and drag so that I have them all selected. And then I have 3 different tasks. So this is very similar to Microsoft Word. I'm going to select the bold. Then I'm going to go to my color. And just like we had in Microsoft Word, if you hover over the colors, you will see the names. So they're pretty specific. So we want a dark cornflower blue 2. Got that done. And then the last thing is I want those centered. So that is step 1. Step 2, place your cursor in cell B11. And we are going to find the sum of the number of siblings. So some of you might remember that we learned sum in probably, I don't know, somewhere between 4th and 6th grade. Sum is another way of saying the total. So obviously you can go through these with your phone and add them all up. Definitely, you're always going to have a cell phone. I totally get it. But there's a chance that you make an error. In Excel, you can do functions like this that will do the work for you, and they are foolproof, just like your TI-84 calculator. So in order to do a function, you have to start with the equal sign. So I am in cell B11 here. I'm going to start with an equal sign. And then I want to find the sum. So I'm going to type in sum, S-U-M, and then left parenthesis. Then I'm going to click and drag through all the number of siblings, starting here with Nathan's 1 sibling, down through Deb's 2 siblings. If you hit enter right now, you will get your sum. So a total of 22 siblings. That's a lot easier than typing in and doing those one by one. All right, so that was number 2. Number 3, we're going to do the same for the next 4 functions. So average, count, max, and min. So I'm going to start here, cell B12. Over here, my instructions say we want to find the average age of the sibling, or of the names here. So Nathan, Lucas, Brooke, we're going to find their average age. So I'm going to start out with equals. Then I'm going to type in AV, and you'll see that they've got some that pop up. I'm going to select average. And then it wants you to select your cell range. So I want to select the range from Nathan's 17 years of age through Deb's 18 years. So it is going to find the average of those selected cells. Hit enter. So the average age is 17.25. All right. Next one here, number 3B. So I've got my cursor in cell B13. Always start with equals. And then we want to find the count of the names. So if I type in count, then I can just select the names that we have here and hit enter. And I came up with a 0. So why would that be? So that only counts if there's a number. So I need to actually select the count and then select the numbers here. So instead of B3 through B10, I need to do C3 through C10. And it gives me a count of 8. So it's only going to count when there are numbers. All right, so the count of names, we need to make sure that we're in C3 through C10. All right, the next one here, we're going to find the max. We want to find the max number of siblings. So we're going to be using cells D3 through D10. So I'm going to start by typing equals, then type in max, parentheses, and I'm going to select my number of siblings. Hit enter. So it looks like the max amount of siblings anyone had. Lucas and Peyton had 4. Again, all these things you could probably do yourself by just counting them up, looking through. But again, you could make an error. We all make errors, and Excel will not make an error. It is just like a calculator. So the next one, we want to do the min. So again, we're going to do equals, type in min, select the number of siblings, and it is going to come up with the minimum amount of siblings any of those people had, which is 1. Looks like Nathan here is the only one with 1 sibling. So that is how we do the functions. So we just learned how to do 5 different functions. Again, you could do these in your calculator in your head, but these are 100% correct. And the more practice you get doing these, you're going to be able to really rely on this and save you a lot of time.